Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. And in the previous vlog you saw Baz restoring a vintage ATAT, and I thought I'd share with you today why I do dolls houses. So if you didn't know, if you're new to the channel, hello. But me and my sister, we do twisted miniatures. So if you go on twistedminiatures.com or Twisted Miniature Instagram, Facebook, you'll find us on there. And we do twisted sides of dolls house miniatures. This is probably the most normal thing I have when it comes to miniatures, but this is how we got into miniatures, and I got this for a birthday present, all flat pack. So I've built it myself, designed it myself, you name it. But it isn't just a doll's house, it's actually like a time capsule as well, because inside it's got a lot of memories for me, and I'm going to show them with you now. So are you ready? Let's go. So this is the front of the house, and on here I've put little icicles, and it's got just a hint of snow. And because we live by the sea, of course it's got to have seagulls on it, and there's one on the chimney there. And this, if you can't guess, is a Christmas house, and I do have a little Christmas weather vane there, but it's not really picking it up. So we shall open it up like so. So it isn't finished by any means, it's not tidy, because at the minute I'm working on putting this coving in here. So I've gone around there, I've just got that bit to do, then I'm going to do it in that room. And also I'll probably vlog doing this. I'm going to repaint all this, make some curtains for the windows, and just finish it off a bit more now I've got some time. This woman looks like she's passed out on the stairs, but she hasn't, she's just been placed there, so don't worry about her. And all these little bits down here, these were made by my friend called Phil from Glasscraft. You'll have seen him in our vlogs. And that's how small they are, because that's my finger. So we shall start. So this is a Christmas house, and of course you've got to prepare your Christmas dinner. So if you can see it there, you've got your turkey, and then over there you've got some veg. But in this house, it's got, everywhere we go we try and get bits for the house. So like this knife here, it might not look anything special, but it was made by a really well-known miniaturist in Tokyo, and just that knife alone was about 18 quid. I didn't pay for it though, stuck it in my sister's basket like you do. But like here you've got like little bounty, these are from America. Quite a lot of these, a lot of food things are, I think, from America, and some we make ourselves. What else have we got in here? Oh, and I've also got pictures of my family in here, so that's my niece and nephew's christening. There, I've got me and my sister, I've got my uncle, my grandma, and then I don't know if you can see it. If I zoom in there, don't know if it's going to make him out. No, it's not. But right there next to the sewing basket, I've got a little Eric Morecambe statue, and I've got a little doggy on the bed. I've got a picture of my mum next to the bed, because this is like the parents' room, isn't it? So, and of course not every house is clean either. Well, it's clean, but it's not tidy. So this is why I like to make it look like an untidy house, you know, like there's a lot of activity in it. And my sister made this poo pot with a poop in it, available from our website, hint hint. And over here we have Cat in the Hat. He was from Florida, from a Dolls House shop. A lot of these little bits up here, Florida. An American miniaturist made that. Cat in the Hat, yep, said he's from America. Got loads of little goodies over there on the table at the back. We've even got a little mouse in the cheese dome up there. So I probably will put Coven in this room as well. And the high vis is very, very important because my mum made this because my dad used to like live in a high vis vest, so this is to remember my dad by. So he is at the table waiting for his food. I've even got little Christmas hats just lying around. And if we go in here, the messy room, the Grinch and the kids, they were from Florida, from a miniaturist. And we've got loads and loads of presents, bits from all over. My friend bought me the little phone. Like I say, it's still a bit of a mess as well. I'll show you the end result later. We've got a light up Christmas tree. We've got a poster from Edinburgh Castle at the back. Got that, and all these little bits. These are from a Doll's House show in Florida that we went to. We've just bought stuff from all over. Like this was from the Hallmark shop in America, the little Mickey. That I'm sure was from a Viking place we went to, maybe Yorick Viking Centre. My sister got me that because she has pugs. I made a little advent calendar. Just trying to think what else. There's just so much in it. But I'll show you something funny as well. Sorry for the wobble. So this is the kids' room. And it's just chaos in this room because there aren't all kids' rooms. So you have your little goldfish bowl, your Harry Potter, SpongeBob. That telly is actually a Christmas tree ornament from Lowe's. So I thought, now I'm going to put that in my doll's house. And then if we go over here, we have a cat on the toilet. Yep, so there we have a cat on the toilet. And will it pick up its little face? It's got such a cute little face. There we go, look at that cute little face. I might redo the wallpaper in the bathroom because I'm not 100% happy with that at all. So that'll probably get ripped out soon. And yeah, so there's lots of little, like the little board games there. They're ones that I used to have when I was younger. So it's all just like nostalgia as well. So it is the following day. I did the Christmas house. I'll probably put some videos at the end or somewhere in here, somewhere. But a few years ago, my dad's friend made me a house, a doll's house that is, and I call it the Crooked House. And when I got this, it was just plain wood. It was all square and very... So I did do some work to it, but then due to being busy with work and everything else, I just didn't have time to do it. But now I have time, so I'm going to show you what I've done and what still needs to be done. So I hope you're finding these vlogs interesting. It's just, I find them interesting, so maybe someone out there like you finds it interesting. I don't know, but let me show you. So here it is, and as you can see, I'd started, was my little homage to Wizard of Oz, the Yellow Brick Road, and I wanted to put a little light and bits and bobs in there. So this is like where the witch hangs out, because yeah, I want to do it for witches. And then this was my graveyard, my mini graveyard. Just put bits back in. So we've got like the little green swamp at the back. So I'll put all that in. These pumpkins, they do light up. This fence was actually on the outside, but it just kept getting knocked and knocked and knocked, so a lot of stuff needs gluing back in, like this. There's a little graveyard here that lights up. And all these bits here, those were stored inside because I will show you. The lid comes off. So I'd started to decorate in here. And so that's the back, but this bottom bit here, so this is what I'm going to concentrate on today. So I do have the bits ready for, I have got an idea of the way I'm going with it, but I'm not going to tell you just yet because it'll probably change. And this is the other door, so that is decorating as well. Tidying up. I'm going to age these because I don't think it goes too well with the rest. So yeah, so wish me luck. Let's see what I can do. There's a lot of work that needs doing. Okie dokie, so what I've done for this room is I've prepared it by sanding it down, and then what I do, because I'm going to put paper on this wall, so you need to prepare the wall, is I just made a mix of PVA with water, so it's quite a runny mixture, and then you just paste that all over the areas where you're going to put paper. Let that dry, so then that'll seal, so then your paper will stick to the walls. So you must do that before you put any paper on, otherwise it'll just peel straight off. And I do have a carpet for that, so I think I'll paint the ceiling next. So I'll show you what I've got. So for the ceiling, I've just got this old tester pot from a DIY shop. I think they're about, on sale, I think they're about 50p or something. So I thought I'll whack a bit of that on it. Yes, I thought I'll put some of that on it because it's quite a neutral colour. And this is, oh, I'm not putting carpet on it. No, remember, I'm going to put this on it. And then maybe put some Mod Podge on the top to give it a bit of varnish. But this is going to be the paper for the inside of the main room, because I'm going to do it, hopefully, like a voodoo sort of room. Because I've got, yes, I've got all these bits of glass, these glass bottles and bits, and yeah, I'm gonna put those into like the little voodoo room. So wish me luck, and I'll see you lot in a bit. So while I'm waiting for paint to dry, because I've done the ceiling, I'm just gonna age this wood because I think it's too bright for the other parts. So all I've done, bit of black paint, dabbed off pretty much most of it, and then you just dry brush it along, and it picks up all little funky bits. You can either dab it like that, or if you do that, it picks up the edges and highlights. And you just keep going. So I've gone from that green, I've gone from that green to like the dark and dingy, the cut there. Light's very poor in here today, but what can we do? We'll work with it. So I'm going to do that all the way around. So the progress so far is I've dry brushed all the outsides now, if you can see that. Okie dokie. And then I also mixed some PVA glue with some water again, and I put it on all this grass. So once this grass is dried, it dries clear because it's PVA, and all the grass should be secure. So that's another thing I've done. I do need to hoover in there, and started to paint the little fire pit. That's not finished. It's got quite a lot of work to do with that. So that's it for day one. I'm going to call it a day now. and carry on through the weekend.
If you get any Yankee candles, the lids are always really good as paint pots. Because you can hold them, they've got a little groove there so you can hold them good. And yeah, recommend the little Yankee candle paint pot. This room, last time you saw it, it didn't have the wallpaper on. But now it has the wallpaper. I'm going to Mod Podge the floor because it has got flooring in now. And what my aim is to do, my aim is to build a little shelf to put these jars on, but put a light under the shelves so it lights the glass up. They have a little storm lantern. This is from my friend Phil from Glasscraft. A lot of this is actually from Phil. And these are presents as well. Some nice funky plates. So that's my next mission, is to work on that and go around here. And I've got to decorate this room. Top one's already been decorated. We also have a little Demdike shop. And this has loads of stuff in it. There's stuff in here from everywhere. I've made some, bought some. The Grinch doesn't usually stay in the witch's shop or Cinderloot. It's just because they're quite expensive, these, so I'm just keeping out the way so I don't break them, because I am actually going to make them a home this week, which you'll probably see. But how cool is this Grinch? I had him specially made. He's awesome. So stay there. So this is the witch's shop, and it's just full and full and full and full of everything you can think of. Where's that light? Let me put the light on. You'll be able to see more. It does have a light in here, but I haven't plugged it in. If you'd like to name my witch, feel free. She hasn't got a name yet. We've even got like a little mummified thing in a basket back there. There's a mandrake over there. Loads of stuff. So yeah, give this witch a name. Leave a comment what I should call her. Oh yeah, and also this one had to have little lanterns in the window. It all does light up, like I said. I might light it up later for you. Maybe, don't know. And then this is what Baz has been working on.
Hello. Yeah, it's just a little scene really. That's just a little crooked house by itself. So far I've laid the grass, laid the path, put them bushes in round the fence. These are still manoeuvrable at the minute because I'm working out the bushes to go down here, but if we look on this side, we've got the little gravestones for the area, so it's going to be a little graveyard scene.
Yeah.
And it's going to have people in because I've got a box full of random little people. And yeah, lots of little stuff going off.
So you're working on that, I'm working on that.
Yep.
Excuse the bowl. We've just had something to eat. This place is an absolute pigsty at the minute, because when we're working on houses we have like loads of stuff out once.
Everywhere.
Well, this is one house I made, but the house is actually by Petite Properties, so you buy it like this, flat pack, and it's plain, and then you build it and make it how you want it. So this one is 1/48 scale, and if you want to see how small 1/48 scale is, I will show you a baby's cot. So that's the cut, that's my finger. So it's not very big at all. Got a ruler there. So how does that stand? Not even 1.5 centimetres high. So this one is very, very small. I'm theming this on Bates Motel crossed with Haunted Mansion. So I want someone hanging in the attic. And then it's just gonna be like a little dirty kitchen in there. And I don't know if you can see in there properly, but we've got a little piano, some little high back chairs. I've got some other furniture to make for it yet. So yeah, and I've also got in there, but it's fallen over, a little spinning wheel. There you go. So that goes in there. So yeah. Oh, we've also got some old Halloween sweets still in date. So I might find a child to give them to. Children. Lollipops.
Yeah, we'll keep you updated on how we get on, and hope you like what you saw, guys.
Here for the crooked house, because those are the jars that are going to go into a cabinet. So what I wanted to do is make a cabinet that lights up. So I've got one of these, well, two of these, and I've taken off this bit, and then on the top I've taken a bit off there because I had these were from Hobbycraft, they're 50p each and they're lit up. So I've taken lights out of one of the letters, and these are the cabinets. They've got no legs on, if you can see, because that one had legs on. Legs have come off. And I've taken a bit off the sides there. I've drilled some holes in the top. I took some off the top because I want to hide all these wires eventually. And I'm going to put glass in the back. Well, a mirror, so it reflects the light even more. Turn that on and voila. So these will be stuck together. I'm going to put them on a different base as well. So far, so good. Look at that little sunbathing puppy. Yeah. When you do get these lights, sometimes when you take them out of the container they were in, like wires get pulled and they'll stop working. So I suggest, if you're going to do a few of these, invest in a soldering iron, and then it's just easier to connect your wires back up and get it working again. Just a little tip, it saved my bacon quite a few times. Just a quick check-in on my little cabinet. This is how far I've got. It's totally different from what I planned, but it works, so that's the main thing. I put the switch for the lights on this side, but on the back I had to do that to keep the cabinets together when I was gluing. All the gubbins are in here. It's not level at all, but do you know what? I don't care because it's for my house and I don't want everything to be level. So that's good. So I'm not going to put a back on it because it's going to be against the wall. I'm going to put like a little board around here. Oh yeah, the lights do work. So that's all good. So I'll give it a paint, get everything in it, and then I will be back. Ta-ra! So here is the cabinet in situ. And it looks awesome. The camera's not picking up how awesome this looks. But there we are, the first bit of furniture in there. I'm impressed. Turned out better than what I thought it would. And I've also sprayed the bed. So I've sprayed the bed as well. It's like a copper. Piggy, piggy, piggy. Yeah, so there's that to go in. So there we are. So we'll say goodbye for now, shall we?
Goodbye for now.
Yeah, I'm not going to show yours because my hair's a mess and Baz has just come out the shower. So I'll show you an update on this in a future vlog. But for now, we shall see you later. Bye.